Hi, everybody. I'll do for you one of the songs I wrote today. It's a song of reminiscence of my childhood and youth in the once great industrial Northeast, in the rugged hill country of central Massachusetts, where the whitewater rivers provided the power for the industry that grew there, and the ever-present sights and sounds of the Boston and Maine Railroad, which served the entire industry. And that's what this song's about. And I'll try to do a little train sound with my guitar, but maybe you could envision a lonesome train whistle fiddle playing in the background in certain places. And my songs are up for grabs if any of you have a band that has a fiddler that could do that train whistle, or a harmonica player. Grab this song. Here's a song entitled Ridin The B M. Well, there's an Amtrak train to Boston, full of suits and fancy shoes. People going about their way who know nothing about the blues. Once was a freight train passing through old Fitchburg town. To and from great factories, as a boy I heard the sounds. Well, Boston and Maine had a branch line, and it ran through my hometown, all the way out to Albany, rugged hills and valleys and towns. From a trestle high, we watched the Miller's River down below. And through a one-lane granite tunnel underpass, you drove real slow. And that picture in my mind of another time puts a feeling in my soul, kinda like old rock and roll. And in my dreams at night I hear that lonesome whistle blowing, and I'll take a midnight ride on the B M. In those days there was a hobo who lived down on the line. His name was Arnie Baker, and he would ask you for a dime. Then he'd tell you a story, it was the same one every time, while he sat back upon his sack drinking Mogan David wine. And that picture in my mind of another time puts a feeling in my soul, kinda like old rock and roll. And in my dreams at night I hear that lonesome whistle blowing. I'll take a midnight ride on the B M. Came to live in an old house in a place called Templetown. Farther up the line I could still hear the railroad sounds. The engine's roar would wake me and my baby late at night. And as the boxcars rolled on down the line, we'd take that midnight ride. And that picture in my mind of another time puts a feeling in my soul, kinda like old rock and roll. And in my dreams at night I hear that lonesome whistle blowing. I'll take a midnight ride on the B M. Yes, I'll take a midnight ride on the B M.